Well, the Supreme Court now allowing the Trump administration to begin implementing the president's executive order on mail-in voting.
But with just over 2 months to go before the midterms, there are still questions about how much of the president's plan could actually be put into place. Christina Fanny is here with reaction to Monday's decision. Christina.
Well, Mary and Chris, in a 6-3 decision, the Supreme Court is allowing the Trump administration to move forward with key parts of an executive order aimed at restricting mail-in voting rules nationwide. The order, signed back in March, calls for the Department of Homeland Security to create a list of eligible voters and orders the U.S. Postal Service to deliver mail ballots only to those named. Democratic officials from 23 states and the District of Columbia sued to block it, arguing the Constitution leaves election administration to Congress and the states, warning the changes could lead to chaos and partisan abuse. The Supreme Court did not weigh in on whether the order is constitutional, ruling instead that the states sued prematurely. While the White House praised the decision as a victory for election integrity, state election workers warned that rushing new rules weeks before mail-in ballots go out will create confusion.
Regardless of the merits of all of this, and there's a real doubts about whether this is something that the post office has never gotten in the business of judging whether or not a ballot is a legitimate ballot or not, the timing is just terrible. If this goes forward, it's going to be incredibly chaotic.
Criticism came quickly from Democratic state leaders. New Jersey Governor Mikey Sherrill called the ruling, quote, a terrible decision from Trump's Supreme Court. New York Governor Kathy Hochul reacted by saying President Trump does not get to rewrite election law or suppress the right to vote with the stroke of a pen. Both governors promising this legal fight is far from over. Now, using mail ballots is popular with voters of both political parties. According to federal data, about 30% of all ballots were cast this way during the 2024 presidential election. Mary, back to you.
Christina, thank you.